If you've been following the world of business, you know that Anand Mahindra is a name that resonates with innovation and leadership. Under his guidance, Mahindra Group has not just grown, it's thrived, branching out into new sectors and dominating on a global scale. So it's safe to say we have a lot to learn from him. And in today's video, I'm going to share 8 powerful business lessons directly inspired by Anand Mahindra's own strategies and insights. Whether you're a budding entrepreneur or an established business owner, these lessons are going to provide you with valuable perspectives that could potentially transform your business approach and mindset. So without further ado, let's get started. Lesson number 1. Don't cling to a bad business idea. In 2017, a video of a panda clinging to a man who was busy with the work went viral on the internet. In the video, the man continues to ignore the panda who keeps coming back to him, jumping on the viral bandwagon. Anand shared the video, but with a valuable lesson. Don't cling to a strategy that keeps throwing you off. Lesson 2. Carefully observe your setbacks. In 1995, Mahindra Group tied up with the Ford Motors to produce the Escort car, which eventually failed to make its mark. Recalling how this failure eventually led him to produce the Scorpio, which was one of the group's most successful cars, Anand said, "Everybody enters a joint venture with a what's in it for me and what's in it for you attitude." He added that before the venture with Ford, we had no experience in making a hardtop vehicle or in modern methods of manufacturing. The 300 people who put together the Ford Escort together were the first ones to work on the Scorpio. It can be argued that we would not have been able to make the Scorpio without the Ford joint venture. Lesson number 3. Adopt a startup mindset. At the onset of India's Unlock 1 phase after the initial COVID-19 lockdown, Anand took to social media to share a 3-step plan for reopening businesses. He called this plan the Sanjeevani Solutions, or a potion for emerging from a corona-induced coma. The steps included: become as lean of an organization as possible, nothing is sacred, all business models are open for debate, create feedback loops that consistently test product market assumptions, and share ideas and data across the company at warp speed. Lesson 4. Keeping up with changing times. In 2013, Anand, among the top 30 CEOs on social media, right after Virgin Group's chairman Richard Branson and LinkedIn CEO Jeff Werner, Anand is known for his witty, engaging, and lively posts wherein he constantly discusses changing economic trends and ideas while remaining conversational and funny. Anand was among the first few to understand the then growing importance of social media as a tool for interaction and growth, and was the only Indian CEO to be featured on this list. Here is lesson number 5. You want to be a people's person. Anand says the hallmark of a good leader is the ability to emphasize and put themselves in someone else's shoes. Emphasizing helps you know things and inevitably makes you a good listener who is intrigued to know and gather information from others, he said. Lesson number 6. The past is just a lesson and not a life sentence. In yet another example of how Anand engages with his Twitter followers, or now X, he posted a tweet about the value of letting go of the past. I try to use Mondays to break free from obsessions about what I could have done differently. I focus on the different things I can do from today onwards. Lesson number 7. Find a place in the customer's mind. Today, the Mahindra Group holds leading positions across key industries, including IT, aerospace, energy, retail, finance, defense, and logistics, just to name a few. Anand says this has been because his penchant is for building brands that find a place in the customer's mind and for developing businesses that live or die by how well they connect with the customer. Lesson number 8. Reimagining our future. Anand was among the top global CEOs who emphasized how we must rebuild the economy post-COVID-19, keeping in mind sustainability and not solely focusing on reverting to our old ways. The CEOs signed an open letter to call on governments to create inclusive and sustainable post-COVID-19 economies, which could also benefit society and the planet. Today, more than ever, the world needs to be able to reimagine a new future in which people can feel safe and protected. The initiative is an effort toward defining the new environment, he said. If you want to learn more about scaling and monetizing your business, then subscribe to my newsletter at the first link in the description down below. I will see you on the other side.